Ever wondered what true confidence looks like in motion? It's not just about what you say, it's about how you carry yourself. Picture this: a sleek, modern office, glass walls reflecting the city skyline, and through it all, here he comes. Harvey Specter. He's not just walking, he's making a statement with every step. Dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit that screams power and precision, he glides through the bullpen. There's an undeniable energy around him, a silent announcement that he's in control. He doesn't rush, his pace is deliberate, confident. Then he flashes that subtle, knowing smile. It's not just a smile. It's a promise of victory, a sign that he's 10 steps ahead of everyone else. That's the Harvey Specter effect. It's a masterclass in presence. What do you think makes someone so captivating? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more. There's a certain kind of silence that falls over New York City after midnight. It's not a true silence. Not really. The city never truly sleeps. It's more of a hum, a low-frequency vibration that you feel in your bones. It's the sound of millions of dreams, ambitions, and heartbreaks all simmering down for a few precious hours. From up here, suspended in a box of glass and steel, the city transforms. The chaos of the streets melts away, replaced by a glittering tapestry of light. A river of gold and silver stretching to the horizon. Each light is a story, a life unfolding, and in this moment, they're all mine to watch over. People often mistake solitude for loneliness. They see a man alone, a glass in his hand, staring into the fire, and they project their own fears onto the scene. But this isn't loneliness. This is clarity. This is the space between the notes, the pause in the conversation where the real meaning is found. Out there during the day, it's a constant performance. Every handshake is a negotiation, every smile a strategy. You're a character in a play, reciting lines you've memorized, hitting your marks. But here, the curtain falls. The costume comes off, even if the suit stays on. The only audience is the flickering flames and the city that asks for nothing but your presence. This ritual, it's a form of punctuation. It's the period at the end of a long, complex sentence. The day is a series of battles, some won, some lost. You push, you pull, you parry, you thrust. You navigate a maze of egos and agendas, trying to find the path that leads to victory. It's exhilarating, sure. It's a game, and I play to win. But a game without a final whistle is just noise. This moment, with the warmth of the fire on one side and the cool glass of the window on the other, is the whistle. It's the moment to take a breath, to assess the board, and to let the adrenaline recede. The fire is a fascinating thing. It's pure, untamed energy, contained within the stone hearth. It consumes, it transforms, it gives warmth and light. It's a paradox, both creation and destruction in one dance. You can watch it for hours and never see the same flame twice. It's like a problem, a complex legal case. You see the surface, the bright, dancing flames of the main argument. But the real heat, the The real power is in the glowing embers beneath. That's where the core of the issue lies, where the slow, steady burn of truth resides. You have to be patient, watch it, understand its nature before you can control it. And this drink, it's a history lesson in a glass. The amber liquid catches the firelight, a repository of time and craftsmanship. You don't just drink it, you appreciate it. The first touch on the tongue is a spark, a sharp awakening. Then it mellows, unfolds on the palate, revealing layers of smoke, of oak, of the earth it came from. It's a journey, much like a career, much like a life. It starts with a fiery ambition, a raw and untamed spirit. Over time, with age and experience, it develops character, depth, a smoothness that can only be earned. You can't rush it, you can't fake it. The years in the barrel do their work, just as the years in the trenches do theirs. I remember my first real suit. It felt like armor. I stood straighter, walked taller. It was a declaration of intent. It said, I am here and I belong. It's funny how a few yards of well-cut fabric can change your perception of yourself and how others perceive you. But armor is heavy. You can't wear it all the time. This place, this chair, this view, this is where the armor is set aside. The man in the suit becomes just a man who thinks, who feels, who remembers. You remember the wins, of course, the thrill of a verdict in your favor. The checkmate move that no one saw coming. They're like bright flashes, snapshots in the album of your mind. They fuel you, they validate the sacrifices. But in the quiet moments like this, it's the losses that teach you, it's the arguments you didn't make, the details you overlooked, the times you misjudged an opponent. They sting, even now, but they're the stones that sharpen the blade. Victory is sweet, but defeat is a profound teacher. It demands introspection. It forces you to be better, to be smarter, to be more prepared the next time. The fire consumes the wood, turning it to ash, but in that process, it releases an incredible amount of energy. The losses are the same. They burn, but they fuel you. The city skyline is a monument to ambition. Every tower reaching for the sky is a testament to someone's refusal to accept the status quo. Someone looked at an empty lot and saw a skyscraper. They saw a future that didn't exist yet and willed it into being. That's the spirit of this place. It's relentless. It rewards boldness and punishes hesitation. It's a concrete and steel representation of the drive that pushes people to be more than they are. From this vantage point, you can appreciate the scale of it all. You can feel the collective energy, the relentless pulse of 1 million people chasing their own version of that dream. It's humbling and invigorating at the same time. You're a part of it, a thread in that massive, intricate design. There's a misconception that success insulates you from doubt. It doesn't. If anything, it amplifies it. The higher you climb, the further you have to fall. The stakes get higher. The opponents get tougher. The pressure intensifies. The doubt is always there, a quiet whisper in the back of your mind. Are you good enough? Did you miss something? What if you fail? But you learn to live with it. You learn to use it, Doubt keeps you sharp. It makes you double-check, triple-check. It prevents complacency. It's the shadow that proves the sun is shining. In this room, in this chair, you can acknowledge the shadow, give it a nod, and then turn back to the light of the fire. People come and go. Allies become rivals. Friends become strangers. It's the nature of the world I operate in. Loyalty is a currency, and its exchange rate fluctuates wildly. You learn to rely on yourself above all else. Not because you don't trust others, but because at the end of the day, you are the only one who is there for every single scene of your own life. You are the only one who knows the full context, the unspoken thoughts, the true motivations. This self-reliance isn't a wall to keep people out. It's a foundation to build upon. It's the solid ground you stand on when everything else is shifting sand. Looking out at the city, you see the patterns, the flow of traffic, the grids of light. Everything seems orderly from a distance. It's only when you're down there, in the middle of it, that you feel the chaos. It's a good reminder. In any situation, any negotiation, any conflict, there is an underlying pattern, a hidden logic. The key is to find the right vantage point, to elevate yourself above the noise and the emotion to see the whole picture. That's what this time is for. It's about gaining perspective. It's about rising above the fray, to see the board clearly, to anticipate the next move, and the move after that. The warmth spreads from the glass through my hand. The fire crackles, a steady, comforting rhythm. The city hums its ancient lullaby. The day's battles are over. The armor is off. The thoughts, once a swirling storm, begin to settle. This isn't an escape. It's a reset, a recalibration. It's the quiet preparation for the dawn that will inevitably come. Because tomorrow, the sun will rise, the city will awaken, and the game will begin again, and I will be ready. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. If you enjoy these kinds of reflections, feel free to subscribe. There's always another story waiting to be told.